Hello everyone, welcome to Inconvenient Truths. I'm your host, Jennifer Zeng. Many people, including intelligence agencies from various nations, believe that the Chinese Communist Party, the CCP, will launch an attack on Taiwan in the near future. However, the exact timing of such an event remains uncertain. Today, I will discuss three important developments in China that are related to the CCP's military preparations, but have largely gone unnoticed by the international community. First, starting in 2023, many Chinese provinces have formed a new entity known as the National Defense Mobilization Professional Support Team. For instance, on April 2nd of this year, Fujian province established 16 such teams in Zhangzhou City, and there are 1,580 members in these teams. They include specialists in disaster relief, maritime search and rescue, medical aid, psychological defense, chemical and epidemic prevention, professional camouflage, firefighting, public security, civil defense engineering, transportation, economic mobilization, political mobilization, battlefield environment, communications, information technology, and special service. It is well known that Fujian is the closest Chinese province to Taiwan, making it strategically significant should conflict arise in the Taiwan Strait. The establishment of such extensive support teams in this province clearly has strategic implications. The inclusion of a chemical and epidemic prevention professional support team is particularly alarming. This is an official report saying that on May 10th, a comprehensive emergency personnel evacuation and national defense mobilization drill was conducted in Xiamen City, which is about only 200 miles from Taipei, the capital of Taiwan. The drill aimed at to thoroughly assess the air raid warning system's effectiveness, enhance the capability to organize and execute national defense mobilization, and boost societal awareness of preparedness for national defense and disaster response. The report highlights that since late 2022, Xiamen has embarked on a new phase in its national defense mobilization, establishing a thorough, interconnected, and efficient system. This system not only focuses on wartime preparedness, but also enhanced the routine services provided by national defense mobilization. These images are from a report on air raid emergency evacuation drills conducted in Nanping City, Fujian Province. If you search for National Defense Mobilization Professional Support Team on Chinese search engine Baidu, you can get numerous reports indicating that many Chinese cities have formed similar teams and are engaging in similar drills. For example, in March this year, Wenzhou City in Zhejiang Province launched its first National Defense Mobilization Electromagnetic Spectrum Professional Support Team. In July 2023, Xiangyang City in Hubei Province established 12 such teams. In September 2023, Shiyan City in Hubei set up 10 national defense mobilization support teams and 10 industry action centers. In October 2023, Hangzhou City in Zhejiang Province introduced a joint national defense mobilization professional support team. In December 2023, Shaoxing City in Zhejiang Province established 12 teams, comprising 380 individuals. Why is the CCP establishing these national defense mobilization professional support teams across various locations? On October 23, 2021, the CCP's National People's Congress made several legal and regulatory adjustments to deepen the national defense mobilization system. These adjustments affected laws such as the National Defense Mobilization Law, Civil Air Defense Law, National Defense Transportation Law, and the National Defense Education Law, addressing aspects of leadership, management, and resource command in national defense mobilization and related areas. These were temporary adjustments aimed at enhancing preparedness. This tells us that as early as since 2021, the CCP has been laying a comprehensive legal groundwork for national defense mobilization. Following these changes, the National Defense Mobilization Department, which was previously a subordinate department under the CCP's General Staff, has been elevated to directly manage an extensive network that includes at least 28 provincial military and garrison regions. Since late 2022, local governments across China have been establishing national defense mobilization offices. These offices are built upon the existing infrastructure of civil defense offices, with local leaders emphasizing the importance of prioritizing and proactively engaging in national defense mobilization. Party media have reported that these offices not only conduct training sessions to deepen understanding of national defense mobilization among their staff, but also focus on recognizing the current strategic tasks and integrating these efforts with local development. Moreover, they enhance coordination with military bodies. For instance, during the Military and Coastal Defense Conference held in Xiamen, Fujian in February 2023, the city's party secretary Cui Yonghui stressed the need to integrate national defense tasks into the overall economic and social development plans to align military and local needs effectively and to boost coastal defense capabilities. The shift of some national defense mobilization responsibilities from the military to local governments raises questions. Analysts believe this strategy reflects lessons learned from Russia's challenges during the early stages of the invasion of Ukraine, where Russia anticipated a swift victory but forced prolonged resistance from Ukraine. This highlighted issues like slow mobilization and poor resource allocation. For the CCP, preparing for potential conflict in the Taiwan Strait involves comprehensive national defense mobilization. This includes transitioning various societal sectors into a state of war or emergency to support military operations, a task too extensive for the military alone. According to official statements, national defense mobilization encompasses several areas: mobilization of armed forces, the economy, air defense, civil defense, politics, science and technology, and strategic reserves. Additionally, efforts are made to bolster support in information, electromagnetic spectrum, meteorology, serving medical services, and high-tech equipment maintenance. From what we observe about the recently established defense mobilization teams, they all focus on these areas. Clearly, the creation of national defense mobilization offices and specialized support teams by local governments is designed to aid the CCP in full-scale mobilization during wartime and to speed up the transformation from civilian to military resources. Under the National Defense Mobilization Law enacted in 2010, it is mandated that during wartime, all aspects of society and the economy, including energy and supplies, must revolve around the war effort, and even personal assets may be requisitioned. Essentially, the law aims to fully mobilize the nation's human, financial, and material resources to secure victory in war, with the losses suffered by the public in the name of war being deemed insignificant. This implies that once the CCP engages in war, the rate at which citizens are turned into cannon fodder will also increase. Another significant development in military preparedness occurred on April 20th this year, when the CCP's Strategic Support Force was split into three separate forces: the Information Support Force, the Military Space Force, and the Cyberspace Force. This restructuring aims to enhance the PLA's specialization in these areas and improve its capabilities against the US. Additionally, this move helps dismantle entrenched military factions, facilitating Xi Jinping's consolidation of military control. A third major development concerning military readiness is a historic event regarding the funding of China's major universities. In the recent announcement of national university funding rankings, the institution that saw the largest increase in funding was not the renowned Tsinghua or Peking University, but rather Harbin University of Technology. Here is a look at the table in Chinese, listing the top 10 Chinese universities by funding for 2022, with figures in billions of Chinese dollars. In 100 million of Chinese dollars. This is the English table that I translated. Notice, Harbin Institute of Technology is ranked 5th in terms of absolute funding value for 2024, but it leads all Chinese universities in terms of growth rate. Its funding surged from 16.65 billion yuan in 2022 to about 19.46 billion yuan in 2024, an increase of 2.7 billion yuan in just 1 year. Moreover, from the data in this table, it is evident that since 2021, the budget of Harbin Institute of Technology has been skyrocketing at an extraordinary pace. It leads the nation with a compound annual growth rate of 21.7%, outpacing Tsinghua University at 7.6% and Peking University at 6.2%. Why does Harbin Institute of Technology enjoy such preference? This is linked to its additional role as one of the renowned 7 Sons of National Defense. The 7 Sons of National Defense are 7 key military-focused universities under the direct supervision of China's Ministry of Industry and Information Technology. This group includes Harbin Institute of Technology, Harbin Engineering University, Beijing Institute of Technology, Beihang University, Nanjing University of Science and Technology, Nanjing University of Aeronautics and Astronautics, and Northwestern Polytechnical University. These institutions are pivotal in China's national defense science and technology sector and are among the 7 universities most impacted by U.S. sanctions against the CCP. Among these 7 universities, Harbin Institute of Technology stands out as the strongest. By the way, during Putin's recent visit to China, he specifically toured Harbin Institute of Technology and engaged in discussions with its students, making it the only university he visited. The visit underscores the fact that with the existing de facto military alliance between China and Russia, Xi Jinping aimed to showcase to Putin the most significant member of China's 7 Sons of National Defense. Since the CCP's inspection, Harbin Institute of Technology has produced 51 generals, over 450 chief engineers in aerospace and national defense, and launched China's first university-led, independently developed small satellite. Additionally, Harbin Institute of Technology pioneered China's first star-to-earth laser link communication, developed the country's first class chess playing and speaking computer, the first news system radar, the first arc welding robot and spot welding robot, and the first nano satellite independently designed and controlled by university students. In the 2022 rankings of scientific research achievements transformation among Chinese universities, Harbin Institute of Technology secured the #1 position nationwide. And in terms of research output, it was #2 in China. In this chart, the blue color represents Harbin Institute of Technology, and the green dotted line represents the average of the top 50 universities in China. Therefore, an article by a Chinese think tank argues the substantial increase in the budget for Harbin Institute of Technology goes beyond the mere inter-university competition. It is part of a broader strategic plan for the future. It is about forging the nation's defenses. The article concludes by saying to address the unprecedented shifts expected over the next century and to enhance the ability to switch from peacetime to wartime, it is essential. National defense is of utmost importance, more significant than mountain type, with ongoing conflicts between Russia and Ukraine and renewed tensions in the Middle East. Perhaps we are closer to the smoke of battle than we think. Every nation and individual must fully prepare to navigate these significant changes effectively. Thus, I want to say this again. While US President Joe Biden is still considering how to handle and control differences with the CCP and maintain a competitive relationship, Russia and the CCP are already collaborating on a new division of the world. Although the CCP has not engaged in overt military aggression like Russia, its preparations for a swift transition to wartime are ongoing, albeit subtly. If this reality is overlooked, the free world is indeed headed for trouble. Well, that's all for now. If you enjoyed this video, leave a thumbs up, subscribe for more. Let me know your thoughts in the comments or go to my website at jenniferzeng.com, jenniferzengblog.com to sign up for a membership or make a donation. Your support means the world. Thank you. Have a nice weekend and see you next time.